What up, what up? It's Devin Coach. Thanks for tuning into the channel. Today, I'm actually using a new microphone. My brothers got me this for Christmas, so thank you. Trying it out. It's the blue microphone if you want to see it. Bang. But, today, when I wrote this, I kind of felt like shit. I didn't make the video the same day. So, it's, keep moving amidst the chaos. And this is kind of a concept I got from The Mindful Athlete by George Mumford. And he uses the metaphor of a hurricane. And he says, like, the top athletes, and you can apply it to your life, you know, they act within the eye of the storm. There's always all this other shit going around you, and in your regular life, I would call it probably like your emotions and outside events. And they're all there, and they can knock you off track. And that is actually the wildest part of the hurricane is the outside. But inside, there's always like a calm center. It's the eye of the storm. And when you're there, you can make the best decisions because it's in a place of calmness while everything around you is going crazy. And the calmness and the eye of the storm is where complete objectivity lives. So when you're caught up in the storm, you might be caught up in your emotions, labeling things being good or bad, things are this way, that way, worrying about events that you have no control over, and that's acting outside the eye of the storm and within the storm. But when you're in the eye of the storm, you're just thinking, what's the facts? Alright, the storm's moving this way. For me to stay in the eye, I need to do X. You know, this is my goal, and I'm here, and I need to make this decision to make it happen. And not really putting all the things that are out of your control in the way. So in a basic, like, if you worked in like a sales organization, you have a sales objective or goal that you're trying to meet. People, and maybe it's a monetary one, you're trying to make a certain amount of money, you're not going to be thinking about all the no's you have. You're just going to be thinking how to hit the goal. You're not going to be thinking about how much time you've invested in this and how much you don't like that. And just to keep moving with it, but the storm, like, the goal is not to leave the storm, because like everybody, well, why don't you just get the fuck away from a hurricane? Well, that'd be a good idea, but life is always going to have things coming at you. There's always going to be something, you know. It's always going to be something you didn't plan for. So if you try to like run away from the storm, that's just kind of like a fruitless endeavor. It's never going to happen. There's always going to be shit. You're always going to feel some type of way. Always going to be outside events out of your control you didn't plan for. So and you're always going to feel the pressure. And if you don't feel pressure, that means that you're not moving. So it's actually good to feel the pressure of the storm around you, because at least you know that you're going in the direction of resistance, which is always the direction in which positive outcomes will come. And there's plenty of sayings that fucking repeat this, like being comfortable with being uncomfortable. Or Ryan Holiday has that book, The Obstacle is the Way. Martin Grunberg has the book The Pressure Paradox, about how pressure actually, deadlines make you achieve stuff, predictably irrational. He talks about how, like, if you don't have deadlines, self-imposed deadlines, or no deadlines at all, it's very difficult to do things. So pressure is important. And The Road Less Traveled by, I think it was Robert Frost. I remember that short story or poem or whatever. And it's like, you want to take the road less traveled by. And basically, I'm just wrapping it up now. It's that things are going to be tough. You're going to feel like shit some days, like I did when I wrote this. You're going to feel like outside events are controlling you. But you want to get back to that centered space where you're not really thinking about all the outside of events, your outside of emotions that are fleeting in the moment. And really, they're not the vital or important aspect that you should be focusing on. So pretty much that's it. You want to stay in the eye of the storm. I'll finish this as a lifelong process. As I was saying before, your goal can never be to leave the storm, but just to act and maneuver within it in the most efficient and most beneficial way to yourself, which would be being in the eye, seeing things as they are, not getting caught up in what's around you, and just staying within that, moving within that, and letting the pressure push you in a positive way rather than trying to fight against things that are out of your control. So that's pretty much it for this one. If you like the content, please click the subscribe button. Click the like button if you liked it. Throw some comments in there, even if you disliked it, whatever. Put that shit up there too. I know I'm putting some booty shit up, but that's it for today. Thanks for listening. Once again, it's Devin Coates. Catch you next time.